You be like, come off, yeah. That's just switching through the themes of the team. I'm going to the Lakers. Don't. Alright, that's classic NBA team. Press the trigger to switch through the. Shaquille O'Neal. Kevin Durant. Curry behind the control. Yeah, I'll do it going on the line. I'll do it on the left one. Let me do a little break. Still ahead of you. Like I said,
Today's sports for NBA basketball. In Kevin Steve Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines.
now are you watching? Get Don John.
And the team. The Lakers starting group. We've got Johnson. O'Neal got there with that green Jabbar. Then there's West.
Yeah, O'Neal got these girls O'Neal.
And at the three, the small forward.
Don Johnson. Now you know how to dunk. Oh my God. Dude, dunking already, bro. Yeah, I can tell you, bro. Michael Jordan. But Michael Jordan made for most of them. Kobe Bryant. I'm Bryant. Yeah, you're Kobe Bryant. 99 overall player.
Kendall with the rebound. Kobe with the steal. And there we are.
Get you little. It wasn't me. I was playing. You ain't Jordan's back. It's Kobe. Right? Now Kobe.
And now just
Going to Kobe. Yeah. No, see, I got the ball straight up.
Jordan against Johnson.
Buck shots. Oh, the 6 is hard.
This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs. And the foul.
He fouled. Yeah, Michael Jordan is looking like something.
Just around the first quarter.
West. Give me that. I was a midget.
Gets on his shot. Leaning back.
I went to the West. Oh, very difficult. Foul. You. Let's go. Michael Jordan, let's go.
Jordan with it. You just saw the D has too much time to get in position.
I did not know how to make
So the 80s team will be out.
I'm not a quad timeout now. You only get 3 though, so don't waste it. Yeah. I'm changing this truck.
James Benson for West, and Worthy Suffering for Johnson. Now here's Johnson. And a ball from 3-point range. Shot pass it is.
Negative Rogers.
Like that, it never looks like.
I got LeBron. Yeah. Oh, that was a layup.
He was the team to come in and take the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player on every single look. There's no better than that. Jordan's shot is off.
So Shaq.
And he was good.
And Shaq's talk.
To thrill the group.
Come on, Jay Morrissey. Come on, Kobe. What you got? What you got against the Dow?
Get that on the ball. Not behind enough defense. That time I'll steal.
What? It's against. Oh no, it's against.
Free throw drops for Worthy.
Give me that. No. If I make the next one, I'll never go. I can't do it. So if you got in far
Time call here. The 80s team will talk it over.
I call timeout. Because I need to switch out some of my players. I didn't even make my second free throw. Big bad. No, let's change out this guy. Yeah, let me change someone. Get out for Jay Will.
The Lakers check in for Abdul-Jabbar. The Lakers making a switch.
What the? Hey, you're not so lost. No, I like it.
Off on that one.
That's it. Great work. Try. But how LeBron, I wouldn't have that. I'm still winning though. No, LeBron. We still the one without.
The drive by James. And James.
That's great.
I told you to stop doing this. Oh yeah, what's up, James? Got his ass. There's that. 15 to 9. That's all my new guys. Foul against the bond. Come on, man. Promise,
Set the tone early with the pace. They can do that. Capitalize on opportunities.
It's going to be 99 overall.
And they're thinking their own of how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense. Second free throw, no good.
Go, Kobe.
The drive is stolen in foul.
Hey, boy, make that.
Different level. He's moving every second. He's on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat it. Kobe with the speed. That's Mr. Wilkes from about 19 feet. He wants to go out and look at Yes, it's forcing offensively. Tells him what to stand. Here's Jennings. He's got 6. Punch for 20. Jennings was deep to win with a 14-second shot clock. Count. Second bucket and a game to go. That's the strength of O'Neal. It is otherworldly. And search will bring it up with an easy feed. It's again. We have some good Los Angeles.
How you miss that?
That's the bucket of the
I'm sorry, you gotta step up your game.
It's not difficult to figure out why this will succeed. He has been and really had a good on that. The easiest thing is the ball. If you put him in position, he'll be
22 to 1.
James, that's a good part.
You got James, huh?
I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on them.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon is out there with Bird. Then it's Thomas. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. And for the Lakers, Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Baylor. And it's Goodrich in a point guard.
No question, James is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Here's Thomas. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. The 80s team making a switch here. McHale's checked in. And the 80s team has possession. It's a 10-point game. Thomas, and he banks in the layup. Thomas got 6.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
Here's Baylor. Sinks the three-pointer. Baylor's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hot squad. Fans, the loudest section get...
Making some changes. Moncrief, he's checked in for McHale. Johnson comes in for Bird. And it's Jordan in for Irving. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the 80s team has possession. They trail by 9 points. Here's Jordan. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. He's got 11.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that. Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
The 80s team with the ball. 4-point game. Unloads from 9. Jordan can't get it to go. And Worthy's got it here for the Los Angeles Lakers. O'Neal, no good. Here's Moncrief. And good. As it just shots right down through the net.
How about the read there from Olajuwon, finding the open man.
LeBron carrying speed.
LeBron James.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The 80s team with the ball. Bryant's shot is good. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Here's Jordan. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And here is Los Angeles now. And a deep three from Bryant. Bullseye! Kobe buries it from outside.
You gotta be right up on Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment.
From T. Thomas. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Los Angeles, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And he can't get the first one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And he can't hit the second. And he finally knocks one down. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Johnson, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Johnson's got 8 points. Lakers leading by 6. Johnson in the corner. Over Irving, and it's shot back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Baylor, he's checked in for the Lakers. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
On the inbound. Here's Baylor. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. It's tremendous hang time for a big man. And of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McHale. Right in the post. Oh, Kobe with the flush.
George Michael, how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And the 80s team has possession, trailing by 10. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Los Angeles shoot their 7th free throw attempt here.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson. 1 shot.
Free throw no good for Johnson. And the Lakers call time here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. A 12-point game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Johnson's got a nice 3 for 7 from distance. And a deep 3 from James. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
From deep three-point land. A rebound by the Lakers. Shaq's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for James. And that one goes long.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Lakers with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shoots over Johnson. Wilkins grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Tries it from the top of the key. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Johnson. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And the 80s team has possession. And good that time.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Irving is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then there's Bird. And it's Malone in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, Bryant is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the 5.
How about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
For the time. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He drains the quick shot. And the Lakers lead by 4. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That'll be his second foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Johnson asks for 2. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
The sheer size of Magic, we don't see it ever with guys running the offense.
O'Neal from long range. Rebounded by McHale. O'Neal's gone 2 for 5 tonight. And now we've got the intentional foul. Timeout called the Lakers. For Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Johnson. He's got 17. For the tie, the drive by Jordan, and the layup is up and in. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the 80s team. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Kobe on the tape. And finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And here's Jordan outside. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Bounce pass from Abdul-Jabbar. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Johnson. He watches it go for the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
The quick look, no good that time. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3-ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
And stolen by Bryant. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Here's Jordan. LeBron with the block. Bryant against Johnson. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 7-point Laker lead
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The 80s team making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for McHale. And Irving subbed in for Michael Jordan. O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers. Baylor comes in for West.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
From deep three-point line. Johnson can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 7. O'Neal drives in. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Shot from the top of the key. Malone kicks to Johnson. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Johnson's got 11 in the second half. So it's the Lakers now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wasted no time on that one. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And they pick up 2. Johnson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there. Oh.
Bryant from deep 3. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound. The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy comes in for Malone. Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Magic Johnson. The Lakers also making some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for O'Neal. Cooper comes in for Bryant. And it's Goodrich in for Magic Johnson. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. LeBron is checked in for Cooper.
Number 23.
Stolen by Worthy. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over Baylor. A rebound by the Lakers. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And here's James outside.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
From deep, Thomas. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's LeBron. Nice shot from the wing.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 21.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Olajuwon is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Worthy. Then it's Johnson. And it's Irving at the 2 spot.
First team foul.
Checking in for your 80s team, number 21, Dominique Wilkins.
Now Johnson. Over West. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And he has 28 points for the game.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one is too easy.
The 80s team making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. Baylor with the steal. West the bounce pass. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush it.
Johnson can't hit. And here's Los Angeles. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. From range, Kobe drills it.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Mikan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Mikan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place to find success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Bird comes in for McHale, and it's Jordan in for Worthy. Shaq is checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Baylor, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Johnson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The shot by Kobe, no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bird can't hit. Lakers leading by 11. LeBron with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And James throws it down.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Here's Johnson. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got 32 points.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Stolen by Wilkins. Here he goes. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And here's Bird. The A's do with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. The A's making some changes. Malone's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. McHale comes in for Magic Johnson. And Worthy subbed in for Wilkins. And then for the Lakers, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Johnson in for Kobe. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Johnson. Here's O'Neal. He's good with the little jumper in close.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And here's Jordan outside. The offensive rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson.
And that one falls for Johnson. Lakers with the ball. And he drives in. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Bird can't hit. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. And that one drops. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Jordan with the bucket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And LeBron throws it down.
How about the quick first step of James, along with his power? That's the difference on the drive.
Here's Jordan. He finds that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jordan's got 25 points in the game. Los Angeles leading by 15, and there's the call on Michael Jordan. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Team foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Shaq's shot is off.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
And stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They lead by 11.
Ladies team foul. Moses Malone. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
The 80s team making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Ryan is checked in for the Lakers. And he ends up missing both free throws. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Shoots from the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 31 points.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Johnson. The 80s team with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And Jordan gets it to go. And here are the Lakers. 7-point differential. And it's Moses Malone with the foul.
14 foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
No good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak. So he can't get either to fall. And here's the Lakers. Bryant inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And the basket by Kobe.
Hey, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother.
Malone against Abdul-Jabbar. And here's West for 3. Here's O'Neal. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And now a 12-point Laker lead. taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
Too obvious, okay, I like your confidence. Oh, this one could come, it's okay, like Kalani is. Roger like Kalani is, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need some water, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get you on back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm serious too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear.
Hi and welcome to tonight's presentation here on 2K Sports. Two FIBA basketball teams ready to go. We're happy you're here with us. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Curry in at the one.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Now here is James. Going inside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Fires away from way outside. Curry's shot is off. A deep three. No good that time. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up to the 2010s team. It's a three-point game. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Now, here is James. And it's James with the jam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Curry with it. Now guarded by Curry. Curry's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
James has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Outside Harden. Over Edwards. Here's Howard. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
And here's Curry for three. Gets the three ball to go. Curry's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Curry with a steal. And here's the fast break. That one's good from James on the assist from Curry. And it's all knotted up.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And here's Curry for 3. And again, USA with the triple.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
Now, here is James. And it's James with with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's James. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. 6 points for him.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
James can't get it to go. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Davis, he's checked in for USA. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry, that's good.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Curry's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. And Curry is good for 3.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Curry, no good. Harden, pass to Howard, puts up a deep 3. James with the rebound. And so here's USA. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. USA making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Curry, no good. Davis, the pass to Curry. From deep. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's laid in by Davis.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
1:14 left in the opening quarter. Here's Davis. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's USA. Here's Curry. Anthony grabs the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for USA. Tatum comes in for Curry. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James outside. Here's Booker. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Tatum with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Durant. The 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Three-pointer, Harden. Davis with a rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Substitution on the court.
Just 3 on the clock. Stephen Curry getting it done for USA. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for USA.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Anthony Davis is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
USA calls timeout. So for USA, Curry comes in for Tatum, and James is subbed in for Anthony Davis. USA leading by 3. Durant with a steal. They've got Kobe Bryant. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Curry in at the point.
Boy, there's a level of physicality that Steph Curry is displaying. A hard drive through some contact, hard-earned basket.
Wow! LeBron James with the range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
James inside. James is there.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
James has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Curry. Boy, cranks that one off the back iron and it falls. Curry's got 12 points.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
KD gets a step. And it's slammed in by Durant.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for USA. Paul with a steal. Curry with a steal. Over Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 14 points for him. Curry's got 6 of 9 to go so far from the floor. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Here's Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
LeBron James.
Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's USA. Fires the 3. The shot by James, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's going to be on LeBron James.
LeBron
That's
James.
his first foul of the game. So for USA, Davis, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And it's Edwards in for Tyrese Halliburton. And stolen by Durant. Pass to James. James has gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. And stolen by Durant. And they go to the intentional foul. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for USA. Curry comes in for Devin Booker.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Curry. 16 points for him. And James puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by James Harden. Here's Davis. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. The 3 from Curry. Again, the miss by USA. To the paint. Easy 2 for AD.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Curry against Curry. Here's Davis. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
2 minutes remaining.
Stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Curry with another miss. Curry's gone only 2 of 7 from outside the arc. Curry with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Curry's shot is off. Unloads. That won't go either for Curry.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Durant. No good, off the front rim. We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So for USA, Joel Embiid comes in for Davis. And it's Kevin Durant in for Tatum. Harden fires away from outside. Rebound USA. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Curry's shot is off. And here's USA. Curry with it. Durant covering. Shot is good by Curry.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Chalked up 2 there. James has got 6.
Well, LeBron James could be absolutely anywhere on the floor. If you want to concede the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
And it's James with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. James has gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop. The open shot by James. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Give him 8.
Yeah, smart play from LeBron. Recognizing his best option was the pull-up.
And a deep three from Curry. Curry splashes it in. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. USA in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
38.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
James is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Curry in at the 1. We've got Dwight Howard. Stephen Curry is out there with James Harden. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. And a deep three from Curry. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. USA leading by 6. LeBron on the break.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And here's Curry for 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now from deep three-point land. Curry, no good. And James has got the ball here for the 2010s team. Classic move by LeBron James.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Curry, that's good.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Here's James on the wing, guarded by Durant. James can't get it to go. And so here's USA. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Such a wide open look. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
The offensive rebound. And another shot.
confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Curry. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
That's going to be over it now. I'm watching the line. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
And here's Curry for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's Durant with a drive. Oh, carving him up. The Slim Reaper.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
USA leading by 10. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, USA with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harden. Lets it fly. And off the glass. That was good. Harden's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Curry. Give him 39. Sinks the tray.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Davis, he's checked in for Edwards. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. So for USA, Tatum, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Devin Booker in for LeBron. Davis finds James, fires top of the key, and he hits the jumper. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Pass to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. USA leads by 14. Ball to steal. Shoots over Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Well, you know, off any missed opportunity on one end, Steph Curry has got his mind on getting out in transition and a bucket there waiting for him at the end.
And the dunk by Leonard.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. Launches a 3. Davis with a rebound. Booker against Paul. Stolen by Booker. Curry from deep three-point land. Knocks it down from distance. And so it's USA. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Jason Tatum, Edwards out there with Devin Booker. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the center position. Now, here's James. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. And he commits the intentional foul. USA calls timeout. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for USA. Paul against Curry. The drive by Paul. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now, here's James. Yep, that one goes.
I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
Curry looking it over. Rebound USA.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Curry. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Curry's got 54 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
You could see in LeBron's eyes, he would not be denied on that drive.
Paul with it. Outside Curry. Launches it from deep. Rebound USA. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the triple. LeBron with the rebound. Rose left side. Off target from the wing. USA leads by 18. James with the ball. Durant covering. That one's good from James on the assist from Curry. James has got 9 points now in the second half. Curry against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for USA, Embiid, he's checked in for Tatum. Durant comes in for James. And it's Edwards in for Booker. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. James can't get it to go. Curry against Curry. And again, USA with the triple.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
They grab their own miss to win the run, and there's the bucket as Howard finishes it off.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Curry from deep three-point land. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Durant.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
Now James fires from way outside. Adebayo grabs the board.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now here's Durant. That's some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Curry's shot is off. Outside Curry puts up a deep three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum passes to Curry. 4-3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 60.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the 2010s team. Driving in. And it's James with the jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. USA leading by 23. The three from Curry. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. From the high post, Adebayo grabs the board. And so here's USA. Here's Curry. And too long on the shot. The three, Durant. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The three from Curry. Sinks it from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
James.
Oh!
Assisted.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
And so here's USA. For 3, Booker. And again, USA with the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this moment. This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Here's James. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
The three from Curry. Howard grabs the miss. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second chance effort. He can't get it to go. Good D by Adebayo. And so here's USA. From the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And the shot goes.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
The three from Curry. Nails it from 3.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
And so USA takes the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.